Mindy McFall here, owner of Folsom Lake Fitness, and welcome to step number 3 of the Reset Your Metabolism series. Today's step is all about eating real butter and real bacon. Now you may be thinking, what the heck? Real butter, real bacon, aren't those things high in calories, high in fat? How can they possibly be good for my metabolism? But the reality is that there are a lot of processed diet foods out there that have been kind of sold to us as good for you, nutritious, weight loss type of products. Now those products, not all of them, but some of them have ingredients in there that were manufactured in a lab, which means that our body can't recognize them. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's stuff in there that's good for us. And when our body doesn't recognize some of those ingredients, it can mess with our hormone balance a little bit. And it can also be confusing to our body and not really knowing what to do with those ingredients. Oftentimes what can happen is it can actually store it as excess fat rather than feeding our muscles and contributing to a healthy metabolism. So what we want to do is start focusing on eating real food. So not just butter and bacon. This is not the butter bacon diet, but we're focusing on replacing a lot of the processed foods with real foods. So some examples would be, replacing your margarine with good, wholesome, grass-fed butter. Replacing, fake egg products for real, organic, cage-free eggs. Replacing your boxed mashed potatoes for real potatoes. Okay, so making sure that most of your pantry and your fridge include 80 to 90% of real food. There is a place for processed food. There's a place for all food, okay? But we want to make sure that we keep that to a minimum. And for the most part, the majority of our diet is real food. Now, I know a lot of you guys are busy, you're on the road, and you're like, wait a minute, those protein bars, man, those are like my go-to. And I hear you. I am also a person who needs convenience as well. So what I do is I make sure that I pick up protein bars or shakes, things like that that are as close to whole food as possible. And some really good examples, like protein bar, for example, RX bars are really great, and then Lara bars are also great. If you read the ingredients, it's mostly, nuts, dried fruit, things like that, real food, okay? So this week, take a look at your pantry and your fridge. Make sure that a majority of your foods are real and not processed. If you're not sure, read the label. Most of those ingredients you should recognize, and the less ingredients they have, the better, the more wholesome it is. So that's your habit for this week. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.